Good evening, everyone. Here we go. Somebody's calling me over here. Never fails the minute I go live. Somebody's calling. I'd like to welcome you to the presentation tonight. My name is Tom McMurrin. We'll be getting started here in about 5 minutes. We start at 5 after. Give everybody a little bit of time to get on, so you can leave your computer up and get you some popcorn, cold drink. Better mute this or I'm going to blow you guys out. 1 second. Good evening, everyone. Go. Never fails. I go live. There we go. I'd like to welcome you to the Well, we know the audio works. Welcome, everybody. That was fun. Probably blew everybody out. Like to welcome you to the presentation. My name is Tom McMurrin. I'll be doing the overview of why have 343,567 members become digital currency families with OneCoin, and we'll be talking about that tonight. And man, what an exciting day. Been nonstop. I kind of looked up, at the last moment and saw my hair and it was everywhere. So tried to wet it down, but I don't think it worked too good. Anyway, great having everybody online tonight. We've got an exciting presentation for you. We're talking about OneCoin. If this is your first time being exposed to it, congratulations. You have stumbled upon an absolutely world-class opportunity. We have now launched in the United States. There we go. We got more audio coming in over here. I love hearing myself twice, don't you? Anyway, we're going to be doing a PowerPoint presentation, giving everybody a quick overview of OneCoin, really what it is, what's in it for you, and how you get started. I think it's important that you understand this is our third night of a 100-night run. We've got this No Sleep Till Vegas campaign going on. We have a huge event that's going to happen in August or September, and we're going to have a huge event in Vegas for OneCoin, our official launch in the United States in September. So you are here at the very beginning. Congratulations. We had a huge group last night. Over 100 people joined us last night for the hangout. Every night it'll get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And I'm just real excited about that because we're providing you with a system that you can do from home. No stinky hotel meetings, no three-way calls, no chasing family and friends. You've got an opportunity to stay home, share this opportunity with people you know around the United States, with people you know around the world, and ultimately connect with people and share with them what becoming a digital currency family is all about. We're going to show some amazing statistics tonight, some performance that this company's done that just shocks most people. And like I said, we're going to get started here officially about right now. But let me PowerPoint presentation, and we'll jump right into. I'm going to do just a little bit of just ad-libbing, talk about the opportunity and my experience for about the first 10 minutes, and then from 8:45. Because sometimes we have leaders that'll pop in, and I just want to make sure they have a little bit of floor time to be able to talk to you and let you know what's going on. But we have gotten some great announcements. We know that Dr. Rusha, our founder of our company, and Per Carlson, one of the top distributors in the company, are coming to the United States. So far, I've heard they're going to Vegas, Los Angeles, Chicago, and some city in Florida. Those haven't been fully confirmed yet. Kind of hoping they'll stop by Dallas, Texas as well. I've got some great leaders there, and even Memphis would be great. That's the heartland. That's the Elvis, man. That's a heartbreak hotel. We need definitely do some Memphis action as well. But Hey, every night at 8:30, we do this presentation live. It's here for you to introduce people to OneCoin. And, you know, it's funny, today I was working on a 5-minute sizzle video. I had somebody, I do business with a lot of leaders in the internet space, and they're like, dude, I don't have time to watch a 30-minute webinar. Can you give it to me in 5 minutes? And so I started trying to figure out how to best explain OneCoin in 5 minutes today, and what would really make somebody, you know, sit up in their seat and go, really? And I think I came up with it today. I'm real excited about it. So we've got a great 5-minute sizzle video coming out. I'll be recording it tomorrow. You'll be able to send it out to all of your family, friends, people that you know, are looking for an opportunity or would be interested in looking at something where they could set themselves financially very straight for a very long time. I cannot express enough the type of urgency that we have right now, especially coming up to the 12th, because we've got a promotion ending where you can really benefit yourself financially, you know, in the long haul, it's so much more exponentially. Really a great opportunity, and we'll talk about that later on in the announcements. But folks, we're talking about digital currency tonight. I tell everybody that, you know, they say, well, what vision should I have in my mind right now? And I say, we're the PayPal for Bitcoin. You know, we are the layman's version of Bitcoin. We're the Bitcoin that anybody can use, because everything is put right on a platform. You log in just like you would any website. You put in your basic information, and you have the ability to participate in digital currency. And that's a real blessing, because a lot of people wanted to be involved in Bitcoin but had no idea what a blockchain was, what a bit wallet was, you know, where the serial numbers were stored on their computer. They had the most unbelievable password requirements. I mean, just to create a password in Bitcoin required a college degree. I mean, it was not user friendly. And so, you know, when you think of the vision of PayPal, PayPal is a online payment platform that's designed for internet marketers, for people that want to do business online. And we're creating that type of platform, but for OneCoin. And we're going to talk about what cryptocurrency is. I've got a really great chart. I enjoy going through it. We're going to walk through a little example and pretend that we bought an island, and we're going to create Island Coin tonight. So I'm going to give you a little bit of a visual of what's going on. Amazing group online tonight. We've got 93 people already. What an incredible surge already for this presentation. Folks, if you notice on the page that you're on, you've got a few more minutes before I kick into the PowerPoint presentation. But in the upper left-hand corner, you can like this presentation, you can share it, you can email it to somebody, you can message it to somebody. So if there's somebody that you want to make sure is on this presentation tonight and learning about the PayPal of Bitcoin, folks, go ahead. You got a few minutes to go ahead and line them up and get them involved. You know, we've heard some exciting announcements over the last couple of days. The company did 65 million euros in business last week. In 1 week, 65 million euros. Now, if you don't know what a euro is, it's about 87 cents. So that's about, I don't know, $75 million in revenues that this company did last week. Not last month, not last year, last week. And that's astounding. I mean, to have a company that is on that type of track, that projects us out to do $4 billion in revenue. We're a $4 billion company on track in our first 12 to 18 months. And folks, I got to tell you what, it's not stopping there. I heard that over 7,000 people joined our company yesterday. 7,000 people worldwide. And so what's exciting about those numbers is it wasn't in the United States. Okay, the United States is just getting going. So we're looking at launching here July 4th on Independence Day. What a great day to launch the company. Independence Day, you know, to be free of a currency that's you know, just laden with $15 trillion in debt. Folks, I'm a little discouraged at where the dollar has gone. You know, I'm a little concerned for my family. I'm a little concerned for my kids. I want to have an extra option that I know that can be transacted all around the world, and we've got that with OneCoin. One thing to take note of, since you're on the presentation early, we are now the third largest cryptocurrency in the world, okay? The only two that are in front of us are Ripple Labs and Bitcoin. And I think Ripple Labs, we're going to take them down after June 15th once our coin starts publicly trading. So we've got an opportunity right now, folks, to launch the United States. I see that we've got people, there's probably 7 countries represented right now on the Hangout. I'll give some shout outs to Australia. Looks like we've got somebody over in China. I don't know who you are, but welcome to the presentation. We got people in Canada, obviously. We got people down in Mexico. That may be Sal and Maurice. I know that they were down there on the border. It looks like somebody right on the border. We've got Texas, obviously represented. Always Texas is in the house. Florida's always in the house. We got somebody up, it looks like New Jersey, Rhode Island area, where that may be D Rizzo. What's up, D? But what an incredible opportunity to be able to do a presentation like this from the comfort of your own home and not have to go to a hotel meeting, not have to get all dressed up to go watch some fancy guy. I mean, I got my gym shorts on, I got my running shoes on, and I'm about as laid back as you're going to get, folks. And I'm doing business right here from home. You know, and as I tell everybody, the great thing, forgot my razor too. Somebody said, "Hey, Tom, you don't shave?" I said, "No, razors are for 9-to-5ers, and I am not a 9-to-5er." But, you know, when you can come out here in your front yard and do the presentation, you know, and hell, I might even go fishing after this presentation. But, no, I got way too many phone calls lined up. But what, you know, to be able to do business at home, folks, that's really what it's all about. And probably giving some of you vertigo. You're like, dude, you got to sit down. I'm heading there. But, hey, you know, doing business from home, as I say, living where you want to live, living how you want to live, make money doing it. That is a powerful slogan that we live by. And folks, all I can say, our numbers keep jumping throughout the night on the presentation. What I'm going to do is I'm going to crank up the PowerPoint presentation right now and bring that up. Let me give me once. We'll start cranking out the presentation so you can learn all about OneCoin. Okay, give me 1 second here. Put it on screen share. Looks like we're on screen share. Let me make sure that's right. Give me 1 second. Be right with you, folks. Well, I lost my screen. Where'd you all go? Well, I might need an extra 2 minutes I had anyway. Hold on 1 second. There you are. Got it. There we are. Okay, let me go to screen share. Entire screen, hit share. Good. Okay, got it on there. Got to turn on my camera for this one. And pull up PowerPoint presentation. We're good to go. All right. Technology has been good to me lately. Let's see if that pulls it up right there. Go ahead. Yeah, there we go, folks. We're good to go. Let me go ahead and pull up the presentation. I'm going to put it on the screen so you can see it. And let's talk about OneCoin tonight. We're talking about, we are the OneCoin USA Alpha launch team. We are the team that does everything online. And the system that you're looking at tonight is a system that we make available to every member that comes online with us. We have all kinds of themes, and I'll get into that in a minute. But the goal of tonight's presentation really is to really fill in the holes, maybe where you don't understand what digital currency is. You may not understand the opportunity or what our product is, but we're going to go through that in detail. One thing that you know, a lot of people say is, well, you know, digital currency is a scam, you know, or a cryptocurrency is a scam, and I need to tell you that if you are saying that, it shows your ignorance, okay? Anytime somebody says that to me, I'm like, well, you obviously haven't read any of the investment reports. You obviously don't know what Richard Branson was doing down at his Necker Island this last week. He had all of the top Bitcoin and cryptocurrency leaders in Necker Island. You haven't read research reports to understand that the cryptocurrency industry is one of the 5 fastest growing emerging growth industries in the world. Over 400, I think it was 400, was it 4 billion, 400 million? It was like 4 billion. We're on track to do $4 billion of capital investment in cryptocurrency companies. And just lost my other computer, so I may have to wing it here, folks. Let me see if I can pull it up on this other computer real quick. My other computer just went down, so give me 1 second. See if I can pull it up. Apologize for this. This occasionally happens, but my computer just completely shut down. Fortunately, this one is still live, but let me see if I can get to SharePoint and pull it up on this computer. I think I should be able to do it. 1 second. Slide share. Give me just a second. I'll be right up with you, folks. I'm bringing the other computer up right now. Let me log in. Facebook. Folks, we just had a computer go down. If you're just joining us, I'm having to pull up the presentation on another computer real quick. Give me 1 second. I'll be right with you. Let's see, there we go. Probably be the fastest way to do it. There we go. Yeah, I'm going to do it this way. Pull it up. So I'm going to go to a screen share. Give me 1 second, folks. I've got this just about queued up. Let me go to a screen share on this computer. And we are going to save the day right there. So anyway, let me flip through. We're good to go. But anyway, what I was saying is, people that think digital currency is a scam or it's a fad, lots of stuff going on in our industry. Irrespective of your opinion, the rise in popularity of cryptocurrencies cannot be ignored, is basically what Wired Magazine is telling you. There are billion-dollar companies like Dell, Overstock, Reddit, Expedia, Reed Jewelers, PayPal, and most recently Microsoft that are now accepting Bitcoin for payments. So digital currency is very much being accepted by major companies, and it's extremely real. So don't think it's going away anytime soon. Our promise tonight is to provide you with a simple, if you want to do the business, and I need to be clear up front, if you're just here to get into our coins and purchase our coins, purchase our education packages so you can gain access to our coins, congratulations, you can do that. If you're here because you want to do that and build a business, you can do that as well. So there is no requirement to build a business with our company to participate with OneCoin, okay? But if you decide to do the business, we're going to provide you with a simple 3-step introduction system like we're showing you tonight. We're going to educate you on digital currencies, offer you access to digital currencies, create wealth with digital currencies. We're going to execute our business plan with world-class leadership. We've got that in spades. And here's the most important thing. We're going to help you realize your dreams. We're going to help you realize 10x freedom. And people always say, well, what's 10x freedom? I say it's freedom that's just 10 times better than you could ever imagine. So let's talk about the OneCoin ADC system. I had somebody ask me the other day, they said, why do you talk about the system up front? Why not talk about the product? And there's a saying in our business, sell the franchise, not the hamburger. People say, well, if you wanted to buy a McDonald's and I walked up to you and said, here, eat this hamburger, you're going to want to give me $1.5 million for a franchise. That's not really the way they sell it. The average person does not want to buy a hamburger stand. But what they do want to buy is they want to buy a system by which they can realize their dreams. They want to participate in something that they could see themselves doing. For example, owning a McDonald's, you become a pillar in the community. You sponsor baseball teams. You speak at different events around the city at civic clubs. I mean, you're a well-respected person in the community if you own a McDonald's. And that's really why people buy McDonald's. They want to buy a successful, proven, formatted business system. And so I tell people, you know, we could be selling $10 bills for $1, but if you told me I had to do it via telemarketing, I wouldn't be interested. If you told me I had to do it via door-to-door sales, I wouldn't be interested. So I always tell people I like covering the system up front, because what it does is it says, oh, can you see yourself sitting at home, sharing this on Facebook or doing pay-per-click advertising or blogging or however you do your internet marketing, and sharing it with friends that you connect with on social media. If you could see yourself doing that, and say, hey, Bob, I'm a digital currency family now. I want you to check it out. Here's a link. What's so hard about that? Okay. Well, we have a system that does the explaining, the training, and the enrolling for you. And our whole system, we call it the 7-hour wealth system. And it's a system that focuses on automation, duplication, and creation. Let me explain. Automation of marketing. I'm a big believer in working when I'm not working. So I have posts going out. I've got 4 different social media accounts that are posting all the time. When I go out and work on my farm for the day, like tomorrow, I've got to go out and cut grass for about 6 hours, and it's something I enjoy doing. But at the end of cutting that grass, I will come back and I'll have hundreds of notifications. I'll have dozens of messages, because my social media system is working for me. And it's like with my pay-per-click advertising that I've been doing, it generates between 20 and 30 people that are interested in what we're doing per day without me lifting a finger. Okay. And we teach you how to do that. We show you how to do all this stuff. That's part of our ADC system. We believe in automation of marketing. Facebook presentations like the one you're looking at, you'll never have to do a presentation with this system. I do all the presentations for you. All you have to do is plug people in at 8:30 every night Eastern time, and the presentations are done for you. Duplication of team. Again, we focus on it. People pay as much attention to how you do the business as what the business actually is. So it's important that when people look at you, if they think you're really fancy and you're really smart and you've got all the best computer equipment and you're the best dressed and your hair's parted the right way and your car's clean, and they look at you and you got those square internet shoes on, and they look at you and go, golly, if I have to be like him or her, I don't think I could do this business. So I tell people I'd rather do this business in tennis shoes and shorts and gym shorts and a shirt and do it from my home and show people that, hey, you can do this from home without having to have all that fancy stuff. Okay. Creation of wealth. We focus on quality of life results, no hotel meetings, no 3-way call. I do 3-way calls, but only after they've been through the system, only after they've watched the presentation. But the real key with our system is you look at it and you go, if I ask you a question, if I said, hey, Bob, could you share this idea with people? Would you have any problem sharing it on social media or posting 4 links a day on your Facebook page or on your Twitter account or on your Instagram account? Would you have any problem doing that? Well, most people say no. I mean, if it gets you what you want, if it helps you realize your dreams, you say, heck yeah, I'll do it. But the ADC system, it has I can do it written all over it. And I think that's what's so important is people, they want to do something that they really can see themselves doing. Working at home, being with your family, not having to be in rush hour traffic, not waiting outside of a hotel room, to see if your friends show up to your meeting, all that stuff. That's what people are looking for. But our OneCoin Alpha Team Facebook presentation system, the page that you're on right now, I'm broadcasting right now through 91. I was doing 85 last night. We had 6 more people sign up for the system. 91 people I'm broadcasting through their Facebook pages right now. This is a live presentation. Of course it is, because you saw me go down. I had lost one of my computers with my presentation on it. But when you look at that, the power of that, we're going to have thousands of people that have this system. thousands of people all over the world. And when I go live every night at 8:30 and I bring on Sal Leto, or I bring on Maurice Katz, or I bring on Kevin Foster, or I bring on Per Carlson, they will be streaming live to thousands of people that are watching this presentation. This is day 3. We've got 101 people on. We had 120 people last night. And it's just going to keep growing and growing, folks. Okay. But if you look at this page, 5-minute setup, social media sharing, it's got a 1-minute sizzle video on it that kind of teases people to look at step 1 and step 2 and step 3, which is just below this video. We have a 20-minute overview, a compensation overview, and then we have a training that shows how our marketing system works. And then, of course, you can change out the link on this page with your own personalized link. So when people click on secure your spot, they sign up to you. And then the syndicated hangouts, the fact that I can broadcast live through every single person's page who has this system, it gives us the ability to put the word out. So when we have really big, important announcements, we'll send out a blast to everybody who has our system and say, start sharing your link, start sharing your, because we've got a huge announcement coming at 8:30 tonight, okay? And that's something people really like, because honestly, most people don't like doing presentations. I can tell you that right now. So let's look and let's take a look at and see what cryptocurrency is. A lot of people say, well, what is it? What are the moving parts? If you wanted to start your own cryptocurrency, what would you need? Well, number one, you'd have to have somebody who's really good at math, that understands like the numbers and letters, I think calculus or something like that, to create a mathematical algorithm that would determine how many coins are produced and how they're produced, okay, through solving mathematical equations. And so when you have your algorithm, then you've got to figure out a way to get people to pay for some form of tokens or some type of package where they get tokens and they set up a mining operation, because the mining operation is what solves the equation that creates the coins. So let me back up for a minute, and I want to talk to you about a hypothetical situation. Let's say that we've got our own island and we want to create island coin. Okay, we want to create our own currency, and we all love sailing. There's like 10 of us, and between the 10 of us, we know people all over the world, and we want to invite people to our island to do business with us. Okay, we want to invite people to our island to buy real estate. We want to invite people to our island to set up commercial businesses, but we want to have our own currency. Okay, so what we do is we create an algorithm that for island coin, and we say, okay, we're going to create 2 billion coins, and then we're going to offer 5 residency packages to our island. This is all hypothetical, by the way, so you haven't lost your mind. I'm just trying to give you an example to follow. And so we come up with 5 residency packages ranging from $150 all the way up to $6,000. Okay, and so Bob and Mary come down from New Jersey, and they want to be a part of our business, okay? They want to be a part of our island. So they come in and they buy a $6,000 residency package, and it comes with 60,000 tokens, let's say. They take those tokens next door to the Welcome Center. They go over to the mining operation. They hand the tokens over to the guys. Say, hey, computer guys, here's my tokens. How many coins can I get if you start mining my coins today? And the computer guys, they say, well, we can give you 10 coins or 1 coin for every 10 tokens. Okay, so you know you're going to get 6,000 coins. Those 6,000 coins, once they're mined by the computer guys, go into your e-wallet. Okay, just follow the arrows. Now your e-wallet is where you can spend the coins, or if you need to generate liquidity to be able to put it into another currency, you can do that as well. If you want to do that, you sell some coins on the exchange. Okay, so we have like our own stock exchange for the coins. Now you can sell them, press the button, sell the coins, and the money is put into your e-wallet, and you can transfer that money to your bank account, or you can put it on your debit card. But let's say that you want to go around the island and you want to buy some real estate. Well, you got to use island coin for that. Okay, so you'll use your bank card, or you'll just transfer the money to the people via mobile phone. Just transfer the money to somebody. Let's say you want to buy a piece of real estate and it's 50 coins. Okay, well, boom, you send that to your friend, pay the 50 coins, and now you've got your piece of real estate. Okay, now this is the way a cryptocurrency works, folks. It's you know, when you think about it, it's no different than any other currency. The only difference is we have a community of people that are willing to use the coin to transact business with each other. So you have a blockchain also, which is a list of all of the transactions, and it's kind of like transparency. It's full transparency. It's like a public audit to make sure that everything is being done. So if you authorize a payment and you tell somebody you made a payment, they can actually go to the blockchain and they can look to see if that payment was ever made. And if it was, they say, okay, good, money's in my account. So that's how a cryptocurrency works. And if we were creating Island Coin, that's how we would do it. Well, we're creating OneCoin, folks, okay? And OneCoin has 5 educational packages, and each of those packages comes with tokens, okay? You have to take those tokens to the mining operation, which is in your back office. You click a button, and everything's automatic. Okay, it's all on one platform. Like I say, it's like the PayPal of cryptocurrency, but it's just made easy. It's made easy for people that want to participate in another currency. Okay, so you know, people say, well, how do you determine the value? What's the value of a currency? What are the attributes that determine the value of the currency? Well, perception. Do people believe in them? Okay, that's a very important one. I mean, we live in a country of states where we've got $15 trillion in debt. We've got $5 trillion in assets, and the revenue stream we generate for taxes doesn't even pay off 50% of the interest on our debt. But people still believe in the value of the U.S. dollar because the U.S. government says it's a solid currency. But the balance sheet of the U.S. government is awful. Okay, I mean, if it was a private company, you would not invest in the United States. In fact, you would tell it to go file bankruptcy, which it's already done once anyway, back in 1933, if you don't recall. But transparency, you know, do people trust the issuer? Okay, a guarantee, what's the value based on? Like I said, right now our country's got 15 trillion in debt and 5 trillion in assets, so there's really no guarantee except for, you know, they say it's good. Access, you know, can it be transported and transacted easily? Well, guess what? Digital currency can be transacted a lot easier than paper money, okay? Culture, does it facilitate communication? You know, do people want to communicate with it? Do they want to exchange value? And, you know, I always tell people, you know, how does your currency stack up against these attributes? So you really can't tell this story, what we're doing, without talking about the story of Bitcoin. Bitcoin was started in people think Bitcoin's a scam. I got news for you. Bitcoin is in most U.S. corporations. Okay, started in 2009 by an anonymous and open source software. Has 250,000 users worldwide with an $11 billion market cap. It has lack of a central exchange, lack of dedicated management team, lack of transparency, and no independent auditor. Yet, it was the highest returning investment in the history of the world from 2009 to 2013. And today, Bitcoin's recognized by the Internal Revenue Service as an asset. People like Ben Bernanke, former chair of the Federal Reserve, has done meetings on Capitol Hill about Bitcoin. There's United States has put legislation in place to regulate the cryptocurrency industry. It's very much recognized, folks. It has changed the financial landscape of the currency industry. And look at that growth, folks, from 10 cents to $1,203 per coin. Okay, if you would have bought the coin maybe $1,000 worth when it first came out, you would not be on this presentation tonight. you just wouldn't be, because you'd have your own island and you'd be creating your own currency somewhere else. Okay, now the incredible thing about this presentation, I just got a little message. Let me check my message here. Somebody said the presentation's a little bit blurry. Yeah, Mike, not much I can do about it tonight, but thank you for telling me that. We'll have that fixed tomorrow night. As far as the, OneCoin and what we're doing, well, it's not as much that we beat Bitcoin. We just think we have a better system than they do. Theirs is completely decentralized. Ours is centralized. And, we have a more advanced and secure algorithm. Bitcoin has been hacked recently and out of Hong Kong for about $300 million. We have our own exchange, independently audited exchange. We have a dedicated management team, highly qualified. We have our own mining pools. We have our know your customer procedure, just like Bitcoin. Bitcoin has to have it now as well, definitely in the United States. But companies around the world that are, other countries may not require know your customer. It's very early stage. OneCoin is, so you can get your coins at a very good price right now. And like I said, 5 years from now, if we become the #1 producing investment in the history of the world, you all won't be looking for any more opportunities because you'll be retired. Okay. So why OneCoin? Why now? Because people have a desire to communicate globally and locally. People are seeking value in life. People do question. I question, where the dollar is headed. And I mean, if we just keep issuing debt, there'll just be a day where nobody's willing to buy our debt, and it's going to cause a major crisis in this country. But people want freedom from fill in the blank. They want freedom from their job. They want freedom from their country. They want freedom from debt. I made the comment today on social media. I said, I believe most of my friends are so focused on trying to make a living that they don't have time to spit. They don't have time to invest to get wealthy because they're so focused on paying their trucks off or their new cars. They're so focused on paying their credit card bills. Y'all know that debt is probably one of the best ways to imprison somebody is by putting them in debt. And in fact, I was laughing because when I heard about what the Latin meaning of mortgage was, it was like lifelong death. That's what mortgage meant. So whoever named that in the real estate industry had a pretty good sense of humor. It's nice to have a loan that means lifelong death. How about that? But OneCoin communicates freedom, value, and transparency. So let's talk about the founder of the company. Dr. Rusha Ignatova. She is a highly accomplished woman, and I'm excited about working under a woman. I've worked under some men that have absolutely botched companies really bad, and I'm excited to have her as the founder and COO. I understand she's a very shrewd operator. She gets business done. She has delivered on everything that she said would happen. We haven't had any setbacks at all with the company, which I'm real excited about. But she has a degree in law from University of Oxford, a master's degree in economics from the University of Constance. I think I said that right. I have to figure that one out. Former associate partner at McKinsey & Company. And she's a former CEO and CFO, one of the largest asset management funds in Bulgaria. And she is in the Mensa Society. This is a very, very smart woman. She did all of this before she was 34 years old. I also was told that she did her master's degree at the same time she did her law degree. Okay, so for you people that have done a law degree, imagine throwing a master's degree on top of it at the same time. Brilliant woman. Learned most of what she knew about cryptocurrency when she was at McKinsey & Company. And folks, you don't get hired at McKinsey unless you're borderline brilliant. Here's the other kicker. She was featured on the cover of Forbes magazine in Europe, and had a great center page article on OneCoin. This is a real article. You'll hear people on the internet saying it was not a real magazine. It is a real magazine, folks. We have our people on our team have real copies in their hands, okay? So if you read that on the internet, you might as well discount everything else anybody says about OneCoin, because if they say this is a fake article, they are fake, okay? And they're trying to steer you away into something that they want you to buy, okay? So it's very important that you don't get caught up in the online lies. We are kicking butt, folks, and people don't like it. You know, when a new kid comes on the block, people get jealous and they say bad things about us, but we are crushing it, folks. And all I can say is It's a real Forbes article. And if you had known Forbes' response to how many people actually wanted this publication when it came out, they said it was one of the greatest demanded issues that they've ever had because of the article on her. And so it's a real honor somebody told me the other day they'd done due diligence on the internet. And I'm like, do you really think that Forbes magazine put her on the cover without doing some due diligence? Do you think they checked her out head to toe before they put her face under that iconic brand called Forbes magazine? I think they did, folks. Okay. In fact, I know they did. You know, Forbes is not going to put you on the cover of the magazine if they have not checked you out from head to toe, because they don't want mud in their face. Okay. So let's talk about cryptocurrencies in general. Cryptocurrencies are recognized globally. There's governments have legislation all over the world regulating them. It is a preferred exchange. They become preferable medium of exchange in many worldwide merchants. It's a universal solution, okay? And it's controlled by algorithms, not by irresponsible politicians who just think they have a blank checkbook, okay? We have those in the United States. I don't know if you have them in Europe or Asia, but we definitely have them here. It's I was reading an article today by the GAO, Government Accountability Office, that they said over $124 billion was wasted last year by mistakes, by misappropriations. I'm like, $124 billion. How do you misappropriate $124 billion? Well, we did it in the United States, so figure that one out. And that was put out by the GAO office, by the way. So that wasn't hearsay. So let's talk about our product real quick. You know, OneCoin offers the OneCoin Academy, One Academy, which is member education, interactive content. We don't sell coins, folks. Okay, I want you to be very clear about that. Our company sells education, interactive content, an incredible back office. One of our top leaders sat down with some leaders that were real skeptical out in California and said, check out the back office. Look at this educational program and look how thorough and how professional it is. You know, so we have 5 different educational levels of packages ranging from $150 all the way up to $6,000. And all of the packages come with tokens. Those tokens can be traded on our internal exchange or used to buy slots for mining the OneCoin. Okay, so that's how you can gain access. You do have to buy one of our educational packages to gain access to OneCoin. Okay, here are the different packages, again, ranging from 100 euros up to 5,000 euros. That's about $150 up to $6,000. Okay, $5,600 in that range. We also have an amazing compensation plan, rewards and recognition. You know, our first pin level is the sapphire position, goes all the way up to crown diamond position. All kinds of awards, folks. We got the cars, we got the trips, we got everything that you're ever going to want to strive for in this business. And I think what's exciting is the United States is just getting to open, and you know, you can be the biggest person in the United States. I don't know who you are. I don't know what your motivation is, but you could own this market. I mean, we're just getting started. So congratulations for being at the right place at the right time. Our compensation plan, pretty straightforward. We offer direct sales bonuses, network bonuses, matching bonuses, startup bonuses. We got like a frequent flyer miles type program that you can convert points into lifestyle rewards. We have a split coming up. We have a 2-for-1 split. So all of the coins that I have will actually double. I'll have twice as many coins. So we do the splits on the coins, which is kind of cool. We have also gold that comes when you purchase your packages. We have the RM Gold coin, which is real exciting. We will have a gold-backed cryptocurrency in the RM Gold coin. We have leadership program bonuses. And of course, we wouldn't be a real company if we didn't have our own One Payments card that you can withdraw money from, okay? So we have a card. We use a binary compensation plan with a 4-level matching bonus, okay? Best compensation plan in the industry, bar none. It's the fastest growing, the highest paying. I love this. I don't like binaries, but if you combine it with a 4-level matching bonus program, I love them. Why? Because it incentivizes you to work with your team. There is a cap on how much you could earn per week, and it's capped at about $40,000 per week. I know that breaks your heart. I know most of you can't live on $2 million a year, but you are capped at $2 million a year. But we have the matching bonuses where you can earn up to 25% on your fourth level, 20% on your third level, 10% on your second level, and 10% on your first level. You notice what just happened? Our percentages actually are greater on the fourth level than they are on the first level. So that's a good thing because you have more people on the fourth level. Okay. We pay a 10% commission on your weak leg, on your weak sales team. So whichever side each week, which sales team does the least, that's the one you get the 10% of. Here's the moral of the story. Don't have a weak sales team, okay? And make sure both legs are producing big numbers. And that's why the matching bonus is so important too, because you get paid much bigger on your matching bonus than you do your binary income, okay? You want a 25% bonus of somebody's check on the fourth level that's making $20,000 a month. Well, you're making $5,000 a month off of their check. So in this scenario, if your right sales team does 60,000 in volume, unlimited levels deep, and your left sales team does $80,000 unlimited levels deep, you're going to make $6,000 off of your right sales team. Okay, that's how you're going to be paid. Okay, a lot of people don't understand that. Binaries, the videos below this presentation goes into greater detail on the compensation plan. So everybody gets a direct sales bonus as well. So if you personally sell one of our educational packages, you make a 10% commission. Again, you make a 10% network bonus. You're paid 10% on the weak leg. Now, 60% of your payments go into your cash account. 40% will fund your mandatory account, your trading account / token account that'll give you the ability to gain access to more coins. Okay. And I got to tell you, that's what I want. I want to have at least 250,000 minimum coins. I'd love to have about 500,000 coins and watch this thing go to $100 or $200 a coin. That would just make my day, folks. We also have a startup bonus where you make 10% commission in your first 30 days on any volume over 5,500. Again, your startup bonus is paid into your mandatory account, your trading account, so that gives you more access to more coins. So that's just an extra bonus they give you so you can get more coins in your pocket. As I mentioned, we have a matching bonus program. Look at the tycoon level. Depending on what level you come in at determines how deep the matching bonus goes. So at the tycoon level, which was 5,000 euros, you get 10% on your first generation people, matching bonus on their check, 10% on your second generation people, 20% on the third generation people. Chances are you don't know who those people are, but you're making 20% off of their checks. And then on the fourth generation people, you really don't know who those people are, but you're making 25% off of their checks. Okay. I mean, what if there was 20 people in your fourth generation that were making $10,000, a week or a month? Well, that would be an extra $25,000 for you because you get 25% bonus on every single one of those people's checks. Okay, so that's really strong. Again, everyone who gets a package with us also gets free gold that comes with their package. This program will end September 1st, so it's important that you plug in now and get your hands on some gold. So where's it going to go? You know, we're going to go to $5 a coin, five euros a coin, 2.5 euros a coin at the end of the year. You know, when 5,000 to 7,000 people are joining a day, kind of makes you wonder maybe if these are underestimates of where this thing will actually go. When this thing starts trading in June, free trading, heck, it could go up to $5 right away, you know. And, so when you look at this, folks, it's pretty amazing the demand that is going to be on this coin. If we have 1 million, we're projecting 1.5 million members by the end of the year. That's just a staggering number. We'll be 5 times larger than Bitcoin, and they're an $11 billion organization. What happens in 3 years when we hit 5 or 10 or 20 million members that are using OneCoin as one of their sources of currency? What's our coin going to be at $100? Well, I got to tell you, if I have 500,000 coins or 250,000 coins by the time it hits that level, I'm going to be one happy camper, okay? That's about $25 to $50 million in value that I'm generating. And I tell everybody, I mean, I got excited about this thing and made a huge commitment when I got in. But, you know, I made that commitment because I believe there's definitely a 7-figure payday here for people who get in now and really bust some butt. But there's potentially an 8-figure, and for some people, there might even be a 9-figure payday on this, okay, for the people who go absolutely enormous. And I really think that's possible. I say, don't get in for that reason. But, you know, if we keep growing the way we're growing and we accumulate the leaders that we have all over the world, and I mean, look where we're at right now, and the United States isn't even open yet. This is a 2 or 3 million person market just in the United States. Could be a 5 million person market. I mean, it could be a huge market for us. So I'm pretty jazzed and optimistic about what we're doing, and I'm in it because, folks, I want to have a plan B. I don't know about you. I liked Bitcoin. I own Bitcoin right now. I still use it. I'm a big believer in cryptocurrency. And if I need to buy something in Japan and that person's got a Bitcoin account, I'm going to be buying it via Bitcoin. I'm not going to be using my PayPal account or anything because Bitcoin is much more secure. And, you know, OneCoin will have the same advantages as well, but it'll be easier to use. So that's really it on the presentation, folks. I know we've covered a lot, but, you know, at this point, hopefully you're really excited. I mean, you see the vision of where we're going with this. Let me come back to the screen. And you understand that we have an enormous opportunity in front of us right now. July 4th is our official opening in the United States, and we are looking at a major event in Las Vegas in September, August or September, probably September, I'm hoping. Gives us a little bit more time to build. But we're doing this presentation every night for the next 100 nights, and we're going to blow it out, folks. If you can just focus on getting 1 or 2 people on this presentation every night and introduce it to them, you will see your group, your team will just start exploding. It's kind of like doubling a penny every night. If you do it and then you ask your team to do it, and all of a sudden you got 50, you got 100, no, you got 1,000 people that are watching the presentation per week, and all of a sudden, Jed's a millionaire. But anyway, I got to tell you, I haven't been this excited about a company. I totally believe in cryptocurrency. I believe in digital currency. I believe it's the future. You have to be somewhat concerned about the financial condition of some of the countries around the world. I know Europe is issuing another $1 trillion in debt. $1 trillion. I mean, for Europe. I mean, it's just staggering. That's a lot of money. And I know that we've issued 4 or 5 trillion since 2008. That's a staggering amount of money. But what's your plan B? You know, your currency that you currently have right now, is it appreciating or is it depreciating? You know, and I tell people I want to own a currency that's not tied to 19 or 15 trillion dollars in debt. I want to own a currency that can appreciate in value. You know, and I think it would be cool to get paid today in OneCoin. And a year from now, what I got paid today in is worth 5 or 10 times more a year from now. Wouldn't that be neat? Okay, you come cut somebody's lawn, you get paid $100, and a year from now, it's worth $400. It's sitting in your bank account, and it increased in value. Now, that's the kind of currency you can create wealth with. And so that's it, folks. Appreciate you being online tonight. We'll be back tomorrow night at 8:30 p.m. Eastern time. Loved having you on board. Got a great group online tonight. 103 people still hanging with us. Have a blessed night. Watch the videos below. Get back with the person who asked you to be on the presentation. Secure your spot. You can do it for free right now. Secure your spot and lock your position in and get on board with our company. We've got an exciting time, folks. Look forward to seeing you at the launch. July 4th, Independence Day for OneCoin. I'm excited about it. Take care, everyone.